even though she said perfection is a myth, has been perfected over the years.
Yes.
You know, her determination is what got her where she's at right now.
Now, you know that feeling, having participated in pageants yourself. What was going through your mind on Sunday night when she was at that crucial moment and that first elimination round came along?
Oh, listen. Listen, the anxiety one feels when you're competing and knowing that the whole world is looking at you, the whole universe in this case with being Miss Universe. I mean, the pressure is real. And butterflies, you know, you want to say you're sweating inwardly because, you know, of course, but when that announcement was made, I screamed. My neighbor literally like called me on my cell phone. Are you okay in there? Because no sounds usually come from my house like that. I was like, yeah, I'm okay. So what's wrong? I said, my girl just made top 16. And I said,
so I
okay.
can't imagine what you did the second time when she made the top 10.
Listen, we were live, doing a live Facebook with all the former beauty queens of Miss Universe. And listen, we can't run so bad. And the behavior can come out me ready. We can't run so bad. Like, we were so ghetto.
That's okay.
But listen, it's unbelievable. You know what it is to make history after 70 years of not placing, sending beautiful women all the time, trying to figure out, okay, what are we doing wrong? Or better yet, what are they not understanding or recognizing about this beautiful country we call the Bahamas?
And I have to comment, when she walked out in that studded dress, I was like, wow, she wore that so well.
Yes, and she demanded another dress. We have Chantel very spoiled because we know her passion. When, of course, you all saw her in the gold dress. Chantel's like, I'm not coming out in that dress again because when I get that crown, I have to be wearing something different. And so I was like, well, Chantel, what do you mean? She's like, well, we need another gown. And so Garamond out of Dubai. Listen, these Filipinos, these foreign designers, they were after Chantel. They've probably been watching Chantel from 2015. That's all I can say, because they approached us. And we graciously accepted. And when we were like, oh, she wants another gown, it's like, okay, we're gonna make it happen. Literally, Chantel got that gown like 1 or 2 days before the competition, the actual finale competition, that, by the way.
So already the designers were pursuing her. That's a huge compliment.
Yes, it is. And you know, and that's one of the things I love about her. Chantel is involved with not just acknowledging beauty here within our country. She also shares that internationally. And people, I think that's one of the reasons why she's appreciated. Because it's not just here in our country, you know, because beauty is worldwide. You understand? Everybody now is beginning to appreciate that pageantry is just not an outward of beauty, but it's an inner beauty as well. And she is a perfect example of that.
And I wanted to talk to you about that. Some people may say, oh, it's a beauty pageant, so what? But so much more can come out of it, can't it?
Oh, yes. Listen, we were drilling Chantel, I mean, late hours, because you know there's a 7 hours difference. She has a coach, a speech coach, Ellis, out of Washington, and Texas. A lot of you can me always saying Washington, but he's also a lawyer, a Bahamian lawyer that operates in the United States.
Now, there can't be any celebration in the Bahamas without Junkanoo, right? And we see a few tears, understandably, there from Chantel O'Brien as she is welcomed back home. Dancing and
see, now I didn't want to see that because I know I was going to cry. You see, that's why I wasn't looking in this direction.
You hold it together. You're a beauty queen.
Yes.
But we see the Junkanoo group there welcoming Chantel O'Brien back home, and it's just a taste of what she will experience today. Of course, this is a precursor to a motorcade, which is scheduled for today.
Yes.
And another event, I believe, at Fusion Superplex to show Chantel our appreciation.
Yes.
Now, you are looking forward to a personal reunion with her. You're from Grand Bahama. You flew in just for this occasion.
Yes.
What will you say when you see her?
Honestly, I'm just gonna run and hug and kiss her. Like, I know that burden that she has felt has just been lifted, to be amongst family, friends, and loved ones, and to see their reaction because of the great thing that she would have just done in terms of making history. I'm just gonna hug and kiss my girl. Trust me. I said, baby girl, I can't wait to see you. I said, short order, I'll be here. So she doesn't even know I'm here. So I can't wait to see her reaction. She'd be like, come on, Mandina, you have to put me through this. And I know she's gonna cry because we're big crybabies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What has she talked to you about what next for her, or what her bigger picture may be?
Oh, Chantel has a whole lot of stuff that she wants to do. I mean, her dreams and aspirations are so huge, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not just limited to helping our children here, helping teens become better versions of themselves. Chantel is about helping everyone. And I think that's one of the things that I love about her, like acting. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no limits for her, you know what I'm saying? Being a spokesperson outside of being a beauty ambassador, representing us as a youth counselor, you know, an advisor. And I just want to see her vision come to life. You know, this is the first step, and I see many great things happening for Chantel, because when you're selfless, all things are possible. And when you have that faith and trust in God, all things are possible, and that's her. Chantel is not selfish with anything. She's giving and she's loving.
You see a beautiful banner there, Princess Court Ministries, congratulating Chantel O'Brien.
All her babies.
Yes.
You see how young she starts with them?
Yes, yes. And that is, of course, an organization which grooms young women, teaching them all of the ideals of womanhood.
Yes, and letting them appreciate who they are as a black woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we've always been told that black isn't beautiful. And I think younger kids now, to see a black face and to see that, oh wow, I am beautiful. I don't have to do anything. I am naturally and wonderfully made. And that's what Chantel is about.
Yes.
You know, and I love it.
The big picture, right?
Yes, look at that.
Yes. Of course, again, we see several ministers of government.
Yes. Former beauty queens also. Leslie up here, I've worked with them all.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And we see Chantel's mother there in the red gown.
Amazing.
Her daughter. The Deputy Director General of Tourism as well. Her name escapes me now. Also a former Bahamian beauty queen.
Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Listen, could you imagine every one of us competing worldwide, and then 70 years later, finally we got it?
Finally.
You understand? You know, was deserving of that long time ago.
Absolutely.
But she did it in her natural state. No weave, her hair is natural.
Yes.
Everything about her is natural.
Yes. And she is a beauty indeed, inside and out. So again, this celebration will be topped off by motorcade, which will take place through the streets of New Providence. I'll elaborate on the route in just a few minutes. We also have an event at Fusion later on this afternoon. Chantel is, of course, the winner of the Spirit of Carnival Award, and she also wore a very interesting and intricate costume. I don't know if you had any insight into that.
Well, the costumes idea came from our director, Anthony, and he went to one of our best designers here in the Bahamas, Yvette Bettle, and she literally put his vision to life. Like, I mean, she looks amazing. And to think, you know, before putting on that costume, her feet was killing her. But we made a decision for her to go natural, and she wore it well. Check that out. Oh my goodness. Like all these replays. Look at that face. Like, you see what I'm saying? Beautiful. And it's depicted as, you know, one of the first persons that ever graced here, the Lucayan Indians. I think the Arawaks, that all of those. That's the history behind the costume.
All right.
Look at that smile, so radiant.
Yes.
I think that was top 16 in. Oh my goodness.
And she looks beautiful in whatever she wears.
Yes. We go again.
Well, right now we're going to go back to the Lynden Pindling International Airport. Desmond Saunders standing by with a guest. Hello again, Desmond.
So if you're tuning in, I'm here at the Lynden Pindling International Airport. Celebrations are definitely in the air. As you know, just about an hour ago, we had the Miss Bahamas Universe Queen. She touched down here off of the United Airlines flight from Newark, New Jersey, and now the celebration continues with a big motorcade. Just a few minutes ago, we had a Junkanoo rush out, and everybody here is just excited to share in this historic moment. Also joining me on the broadcast this afternoon, Anthony Smith, who is the National Pageant Director for the Miss Bahamas Universe. How do you feel? I know it seems so surreal, right?
Yes, of course. I mean, this has been a long time coming for the country. The Bahamas became involved with the partnership with Miss Universe since 1958. And from that time, you know, of course, the franchise had gone into many different hands. So every national director who has had the franchise, you know, knows what the pursuit of this means and what the outcome of December the 12th meant for all of us. So the work that was put into this long road and the amount of different hands for all of the national directors, it meant that it was worthwhile. We kept pursuing, you kept pursuing. We've only had the license for 4 years. We acquired it in 2018. And the whole goal was to ensure that, as we say in the pageant world, we gain that sash power like the rest of our Caribbean brothers and sisters. We knew we gained some momentum last May when Chantel Miller, of course, was featured in Hollywood, Florida at the Hard Rock Hotel, where she brought that 10-foot aircraft, Bahamas Air, on stage. And that is really what pageant is about, building up that momentum. So she shifted gears. It was being able to be bold, let them know we're here, making statements. And after that, you know, once we pursued the pageant, you know, in the next competition, Chantel O'Brien, you know, she understood her task. Everything was about fulfilling those shoes. And, you know, we're so proud of her and my entire team, and also the sponsors that, and committee persons, as well as organizers from other organizations that supported it. So we're elated.
Well, I'm getting that cue. Quickly, what's next now? Where do we go from here?
Well, I mean, we are very grateful that Chantel was able to crack the code. You know what I mean? This is the first time the Bahamas has ever made top 10 in 50 plus years. So where do we go for the crown? Miss Universe. There is a Bahamian woman out there that will be crowned Miss Universe from the Bahamas. All right. So that's the next step.
And you hear the prediction coming from the National Director of Miss Bahamas Universe. The celebration continues. In just a few minutes, we're going to take to the streets for the motorcade, and then we're going to go to the press conference at Fusion Superplex. An historic day for a great queen. Back to you, Keisha Lee, in the studio.
And I hope motorists won't mind pulling to the side or a little bit of extra traffic congestion today as the Queen moves through the streets of New Providence, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they better have those horns ready to pom pom.
Yes. Let me tell you, I remember monitoring social media on the night of the pageant. Facebook was lit up with Chantel O'Brien. Mm-hmm. Look at that dress. Oh, she looks so good. We made the Bahamas proud. Even heard we won the whole Miss Universe comment, right?
I love that. Listen, no one is like the Bahamian people. Trust me. Mm-hmm. We are so unique. And I was like, at first, when that first came out with the athletes, I was like, but we ain't win nothing. And then it dawned on me, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. As far as we're concerned, yes, we won.
Yes.
You know, and
we
love
got
that.
further than we'd gotten before.
Yes.
So it's a win for us.
It's a win for us.
It's a win for us.
Yes.
Now tell me a little bit about you, what you've done following pageantry, winning that Miss World title back in the 90s. What was your journey like after that?
Somewhat similar to what Chantel's journey is now. You know, I never gave it up. once a beauty queen, always a beauty queen. And your mission is to ensure that every young girl feels that way. Whether they wear that physical crown, they should always know that they have that crown on their head. And so after graduating college, I pursued my degree in education. I've been teaching for 25 years. And so in teaching for 25 years, I also worked with the Miss Bahamas organization under Michelle Malcolm as her director for about 2 or 3 years. And I've also judged for the Miss Bahamas Universe pageant. And during that time, I think we would have had a representative by the name of Brenica Bassett. So I was one of the judges for that year as well, along with Wendy Fitzwilliams. And so for me, from 1994 to now, I could tell you this is a passion. You know, I'm being told you need to start getting paid for this. But when you love something that passionately, there's no way you're looking at dollars and cents or what have you. And so, like Chantel, my goal is to ensure that all Bahamian women feel special and feel unique in themselves. You know, so that's my mission.
Wonderful. Well, right now we're going to take a commercial break as everyone sets up for that huge motorcade as we welcome Miss Bahamas Universe Chantel O'Brien, top 10 in Miss Universe 2020-2021. Back home, we're back after this.
Christmas time is here, and this Yuletide season, let the Z&S sales department take care of you. Packages for television, radio, the community page, and all of our social media platforms. Call 502-3902. WhatsApp or call 376-3826. Email us saleshq@znsbahamas.com. Whatever your Christmas budget, we've got the package for you. Use the Z&S network, and this Christmas, let us bring your customers to you.
Do you or anybody you know suffer from diabetes or a little sugar? Have you been afraid to attend a clinic or any healthcare facilities? Be assured that your health is our #1 priority.
Every government clinic in New Providence and the Family Islands have introduced strict COVID-19 safety guidelines and protocols to ensure your health and safety whenever you visit. If you have diabetes or any other chronic illness, it's important that you keep your regular appointments with your primary care provider to monitor your health status. Please don't miss your regular appointments. Seek medical care today. Your health is in your hands.
This message is brought to you by PAHO WHO, Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and the Healthy Bahamas Coalition.
Andros is the #1 bone fishing destination on our planet. Sports fishermen visit our flats every year to participate in one of the most fulfilling outdoor activities known to man, fly fishing. And guess what? It's 100% sustainable.